Hey guys, this AI agent can browse the web just like a human. It can open a window, trigger a URL, it can click, it can query, extract data, and it can write, and it can terminate a session. So first we're going to open a quick demo, and after that I will break down how this agent works. The agent is going to open LinkedIn, enter a search to find leads, get this leads data to a Google Sheet, and even send them a connection request with a personalized message. Let's dive in. I know it may seem a little complicated, but trust me, it's really easy. And all we have to do is to use natural language. But before we do that, if you want to download this template for free, you can find it in the link below. And so you can follow along with the video. Let me first explain how it works at a high level. We are using the Airtop node in N8N. And Airtop lets you automate the web with natural language. So here you can see all the operation you can do with this node, and you can also use an HTTP request node. So first, you need to sign into Airtop. And by the way, if you join my community AI Alchemist, I offer a coupon to get 1 month free of the starter plan. And I'm also planning to do an Airtop workshop in the community. Airtop also offers many free N8N template ready to use, like for example defining your ICP from customer example, or commenting on X, and many things, and the library is growing. Let's execute the workflow, and we begin with form submission. So it opens a window, and I type my query, which is luxury real estate agency owners in Mallorca, and I submit. So this is going to launch the workflow, and first it's going to create a session. Then it will open a window, and we will have an URL, and we will able to see in live what is happening. So it's going to provide here a link. So now we have a live URL, so I copy it, and we are going to be able to see what is happening in real time. Okay. So it's loading the browser, and we see that is now typing the search text. Okay, so he click here and he type luxury real estate in Mallorca, and now you need to click on see all people here. Okay, now he has clicked, and now we can see all the profiles. So he's going to get all these profiles data, extract all the data, well, the names, link, and the headline. Next, he closes the window, and he's going to filter which profiles are relevant. Okay, and it add them to the Google Sheet, so we are going to see them appear here. Okay, and so only 3 are relevant on the 10. We have only scraped the first page, and now he's going to open a new window. So now he's extracting all the profiles. So he's extracting the data. Okay, create a message, and now he's going to click here on the click more button to ask a connection request. Okay, and now you see you have to click on connect. Okay, and now you need to click on add a note, and now he write the message that we have created with AI based on the about of this profile. Okay, he did it, and of course we don't send the message, and we terminate the session. Now let's explore how everything works. So we begin by a form submission node. We could have other type of node, and that's why I had this set query node, because we get the query here, and then here I extract it to normalize it, because we could connect this as a workflow to an agent, and so we would have another node here when called by another workflow, and so to have always the same query, I add this node. Then I have an Airtop node create session, and so here the resources session, the operations create session, and then I need a profile name here, LinkedIn. So let me show you how I have created it in my Airtop account. I have to go to profiles and create a profile like that. So for example, I create X, I create it, and then it's going to ask me to log in, etc. So I'm not going to do it now. And then it returns a session ID. Then I need to create a window. And here I need to pass the session ID, and I need to give it a URL. So here, this is the LinkedIn URL. After that, it opens my LinkedIn page. And if we go to LinkedIn, okay, you see that we have this search on top. And so we have to click here, and then we have to type our search. So this is exactly what I'm doing here. And we have to describe the element. So the search input at the top left of the page. And you have to describe it the best way possible so it doesn't make errors. And of course, you pass the session ID and the window ID here. After that, I need to type my text. So I use a type operation on the Airtop node, and always passing the session ID and the window ID. And here I pass my query, okay, luxury real estate agency owners in Mallorca. And here I click the press enter key because I wanted to enter immediately after typing. After that, so if we do a search here, okay, you can see that we have this button, see all people, that we need to click. So we have this click see all people node, and this is the see all people result button at the bottom of the people section. So next, we want to get all the profile links of this page, okay? And for that, I use again an Airtop node. With the resource here is the extraction, the operation query page. And as you can see, we can query page with pagination. But for the demo purpose, I wanted to only get the first page. So again, session ID and window ID. And here we have a prompt. Extract the following information for every LinkedIn profile listed on this search result. First page only, the name, the headline, and the profile URL. Return the result as a JSON object, one object per profile, following the provided JSON schema. And here we have the JSON schema. So this one, I have not invented it. I've been on Airtop too, and you can do that in the studio. Here, if you go to the playground and you type your instruction, then you can generate the output JSON schema and get it from here. Okay. So after that, it's going to extract, you see, all these profiles, the 10 profiles on the page. But we have only one item, so we need to split out. And we close this window because we don't need anymore this window. Okay? So from there, what I have done, because sometimes all the profiles are not relevant, I have created this node to filter them. I think this this prompt could be improved because it was not doing the best results, but that's the idea. So after that, when I have all these relevant profiles, I extract it here, and then I merge it with the profiles, okay, to show, okay, which one are relevant or not. After that, I filter the ones that are relevant. Okay, is relevant true, and I had all this to my Google Sheet or my CRM or any other place. Okay, the name, the URL, and the headline. And here I have just put a limit because I want it only to extract and ask for the connection for one profile, just for the demo. But of course, in a real case, you could scrape all the profiles that you want, and it will take, of course, much time and more credits, but the limits are only for the demo. So now we need to create another window to open this profile. So for that, again, I use the create window node, and the session ID is the same. We have not closed the session. We have just closed the other window because we don't need it. And what we want to open is the URL from the profile. So I pass it here. Okay, and again, we have the live view URL here. And then I wanted to extract all the profile info. So this prompt, I took it from one of the pre-built automations that you can find on the account, and here is extracting a lot of data, much more than what I was using here. And again, we have the JSON output schema. But here you see it's extracting all the experiences, the languages, well, many things. After that, I want to create a personalized message for the connection, and for that I use the name, the first name, the about, the search query, and so I say, hi, I found your profile while searching for, and your background, especially something from about, and so from there is going to create an about message. Again, this could be improved, I think. So, hi John, I found your profile searching for luxury real estate agency owners in Mallorca and impressed by your 17 years in Southwest Mallorca luxury real estate, would love to connect. Okay, so I update my sheet with all this information. So I had the company, the about, the position, the message, the URL, and the query for the search. And then we want to make the connection. So we have a click node, click more, and again we pass the session ID and the window ID, and this is the more button. Then we have the click connect button, so connect button in the drop down. Then we click on add note, so the add note button, and finally the write message, and here we pass the personalized message. And the element where we have to write is the input in the model window, and the operation is type. Okay, and after that we terminate the session because Airtop is taking credits for the use, and so the more we keep a session open, the more we are using credits, and the other part of credits are used by AI. And that's all, so you can download that and try it for your use. If you find this valuable, here's how to take it further. First, grab the free template in the description. It has everything you need to build this system. Second, join my community where we share advanced automation strategies and troubleshoot together. And if you want personalized help to implement AI automation in your business, book a free strategy call in the link below. And to please the YouTube algorithm and help me to produce more, please subscribe, like, comment. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.